Spilling Con.
Guys, be prepared for Spilling Con.
Coming next weekend.
Come to T-Con. It will be
We're
tomorrow.
planning it in 2 weeks.
No, it's coming tomorrow. We're already there by the time you'll see this. It's already gonna have happened. Don't worry about it. It was great.
It was a
Shout out to
fun
Bob, the security guard who came.
Thank you for all 5 of our security guards.
We love you.
Hi guys.
We're
Tea-spilling.
3/4 of tea spilling.
Again.
Yes.
Alright, so we never fully really addressed TANACON. I know every YouTuber did my
Everybody
opinion
else. Yeah.
on TANACON, and we didn't quite do that. But today,
That's over. We're starting now.
yeah, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So today,
Gotta be
Tana just dropped the her own video about TANACON.
For the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And we thought we would react to it. Even though I'm kind of forgetting what happened in it.
We already watched it,
We watched it a few hours ago.
but I want this to be what Tana
Lacking.
should have addressed.
It was
Yes.
lacking.
I have a few problems with the video myself, and it's not that I don't like Tana, but this is what I. So, we watched that all hour and 4 minutes and 50 something
8 seconds. 58.
Yes.
58 seconds.
And not to be against Tana, but I never really watched her just because, I don't know, you can't watch everybody.
Yeah.
But
So
we
I
did.
really have no
Yeah,
opinion on
we
her before
loved
this.
Tana, like Hefner, W,
I loved
Kobe.
her, and like back in like I would say the end of 2016, early 2017, I loved her. But then once she started to kind of like hang around with like Elijah and become like a little more like controversial but messy,
Yeah.
I kind of stopped watching because I was like, oh sister, like
I liked the story time Tana. Like,
yeah,
when she
I
went.
agree.
But the second she put out that VidCon, like,
That was a lot.
I hate VidCon.
I watched that whole thing. Why I'm not attending VidCon 2018, a rant.
Yes.
We both, I think you and I both watched the entire thing.
And then
I was like,
texted and FaceTimed each other after it. We were like, that's like sketchy. Like, that's
like,
not cool. I don't like
VidCon's
what
messy.
I'm hearing.
Before TANACON happened and it did not go so well, when I heard about it, like she's having a convention in 2 months, I was like, that's a bit early because
Yeah, that is not
as
enough
big
time
as a convention
to plan.
is, even for 5,000 people, that's a lot of planning, a lot of food that needs to be supplied, a lot of water, and that's no like shade against her, but that's a lot of
There's
planning,
supplies
and I
that go
think
into it.
maybe not on purpose, she may have not realized that.
Not at all. And I always thought, like, when she first came out with it, I was like, oh, she's not, like, gonna do this for a while. Like, it's just, like, what is it? It's just a thought bubble right now. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna be something, like, soon.
Yeah.
And then I agree with you. Even as a fan of Tana, when I saw the release date of TanaCon and when she tweeted about it, I was
We were
like,
ooh.
sister, she better have Jesus himself planning this convention
And
because...
also, like, when she made that rant video, she, at the end of the video, she kind of alluded that she was gonna have it happen before she even started planning it. Like,
Yeah.
she alluded that it was going to be a thing. She was like, well, what if we have it in Anaheim, right down the street,
I'm
on
not
the
sure.
same day, at the same time as VidCon?
I'm really not sure having it same weekend as VidCon is a good idea.
Not at all. I
Even
agree.
if it
Yeah.
was a year in advance, I think it should have been a whole separate day, a whole separate event, because it's still out of spite, and doing things out of spite is really not going to get you anywhere.
Especially if they're not planned well.
Yes.
So Marissa was the logical one out of the three of us, and Anna and I were like, yeah, TanaCon, like,
Let's go!
F VidCon, like, whatever, like, we don't care. And we were like, yes, love that. Because we weren't thinking logically, but, like, after a while, I was like, ooh, that's like 2 months. Have you, like, already been planning this? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I thought it was.
I needed 2 months to plan my birthday party. Okay,
Yeah.
we had a pool party. Okay, so
Bitch.
the day of TanaCon, I'm like, the one day I go on Twitter to like scroll through, and there's like videos upon videos of people standing out in the crazy sun. It was like what, like high 90s?
it was gross.
Yeah, it was so bad in Anaheim
And
that
no
day.
one brought sunscreen because no one expected
To be outside.
to be outside. You figured you'd be outside for what, 15 minutes, like file your
Max.
way in.
Yeah. Like,
Leave.
I'd expect that kind of thing, like a theme park. Wait. So, everything happened, was really disappointed, not really surprised to see the outcome of it, if
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
Everybody was joking, like, oh, TanaCon's gonna be a mess. Yeah.
And then it happened and people were like, this is ridiculous! And I was like,
I can't believe that happened.
I was like,
And, like, I feel terrible for people who went because
Yeah.
people flew out from different countries and
Yeah.
states and
literally.
And people really
tons
believed
of
in
money.
her. But she
Yeah.
really did hype it up.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like, some of it's on her. And the one,
No,
flipping the focus over to Shane's video, which
Okay,
we
yeah.
all
So
watched.
then Shane put out his video and all of us watched
yeah,
that.
we all
3-part
texted us. Jenna did too. We literally all did.
in our group
The
chat.
one comment that I'm thinking of right now that I can fully agree with, when Michael Weiss
Yeah.
said Tana was tweeting out promises faster than we could get them in order, or something along those lines, and I agree with him. Tana, I love her, but she shouldn't open her mouth on Twitter and say, I'm gonna give you guys Gucci and your goodie bags, because like it's not realistic. And he's true. Like, I understood him for that point. You can't
Yes.
get bags shipped from China. Like, a lot of stuff that gets put into goodie bags from events is from China, because you can have it mass made, mass logoed, and it's perfect. It's good quality. So I understand what he's saying. He couldn't physically get that stuff from China,
Especially
logoed
in a
and
2-week
everything.
span.
In a 2-week span. And
Well,
she
2
kept
months.
making those promises. No, like, she
Oh,
kept
2
making
weeks.
those promises up to, like, weeks before the convention. And he's like, I can't do this. That's the one part that I'm like,
Yeah, and
I
flip
get
the
you.
coin on you, just to, say what she had said, that she did show us footage of her continuously asking, especially
Yeah.
where,
We should.
Michael had his little iPad out.
In the security.
You're talking about in the Shane video, though, right?
Yes.
In the Shane video, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're talking about Shane video,
Shane.
and then we're gonna go into
Yeah.
Tana's video. Okay.
Yeah, so Shane's first. And that she had that video on her computer of her saying, so this is gonna be safe, right? This is gonna fit.
Yeah,
the people
everybody's
that
like, I
you
want
said-
this to be like a mosh pit, and she's like, haha, but a safe
one.
mosh pit.
And they kept
right.
pushing, and she was like, no, a safe,
Safe one.
So she did push the idea of safety, but again, she is not a professional
She's
event
not an
planner.
event planner.
She's the talent. She was the face of it because when she was involved, but
But she shouldn't know how much food
You
to
know-
order for 5,000 people. That's not her job.
yeah, she is, and that's why she hired Michael.
So again, there's
Yes.
a lot of confusion, a lot of people you can say messed up. I think it's a little bit of everyone.
I agree.
Because Tana should have realistically known that you cannot do a certain amount of things in a certain amount of time. That
And-
is under half a year. That's not going to
Exactly.
happen.
And she also should have listened, because Bella offered her team to Tana. And honestly, if you're with someone, friends, dating, whatever, if you're with a person who's been around the Hollywood industry and says to you, this person is not running like I've seen professionals run, you should probably take their advice. Like,
Just
they
like-
know more than you do.
Even her own manager, Jordan,
Did not want to be
want
involved.
to
He
part
did
of it.
not, but that's getting into TanaCon video. Okay.
Okay.
So for the TanaCon video, we saw that it came out, and all of us, we were together, and we had just eaten dinner.
Yeah, that was like a few hours ago.
Yeah, a few hours ago it came out, and like we were eating dinner, and we are like, we gotta watch this. Like, I want to see what she has to say. Like, everybody's been speaking for her. Like, I
Yeah.
want her to talk.
Yeah,
I want
and
to
she
hear
had
it straight out of the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
the video began with a very intro of her. It was a present,
Talking
almost
about
present
things-
day.
Just like today.
Talking about things that had nothing to do with the video.
And it was
And-
things that we already knew.
Yeah,
No, that not even the intro. She talked about a rape.
And then did not mention it.
Did not, but also that is serious allegations. And she says, "Oh, I know these are serious allegations," but you
Back it
cannot
up.
like, I don't want to say tease us with it, but like tease us with it.
You need to back up your claims though, because like I
That-
am such like an advocate for the Time's Up, Me Too, and those people like clearly had a foundation to build a legal case on.
You really can't say those kind of things like that.
Oh, I feel like she should have mentioned what happened with Veeps and how they did release the money. That should have been addressed. She should have made a formal apology. And she claimed the whole time that she stayed off social media for the whole month, but she hadn't.
She didn't.
She was posting on Twitter. She was tweeting. I don't know about Instagram. I don't follow her on Instagram.
I don't think she was doing very much on Instagram. She wasn't very active.
Like, to be fair, neither am I.
She was on Snapchat. She was on her Instagram story.
Yeah.
She keeps on claiming, "Oh, you radio silence from me." For a week after TanaCon, she was silent.
After that, she was posting
No, you're right. She didn't post anything on her Instagram, correct.
But she was on her story.
But she was on her story. She was on Twitter. She wasn't completely radio
She
silent.
was on Snapchat.
She was not off social media.
That's a lie. Another thing that she should have mentioned, or should have done with the video, is not blame Michael as much as she did.
It felt very like childish.
She was like,
pointing
"I
fingers.
did this, but Michael."
It makes her like not credible. And I like with a situation like this, especially when she's had scandals in the past that have led people to not believe her. As someone who's seen her other apology videos, I got a very pity me vibe.
Yes.
And like that sucked, because I was truly hoping for a video that was gonna be like, I know I messed up.
Here's what
happened. My side of the story. Instead, it was all stuff we heard before.
So there's one point in her video where Jordan, who said he didn't even want to be a part of this TANACON.
Yep.
They're at TANACON. It's it's from Tana's point of view, it's going well. And Jordan comes up to her and goes, "Hey, it's doomsday situation. The worst is happening right now. Michael's disappeared and people are outside burning with no food or water, and they've been out there for a few hours." What makes me really mad about that is Tana admits that she goes upstairs and she's like the selfish person I am, I go upstairs and change. But that shows the real person she is in that kind of situation.
And the only, to me, the only, I'm going to change comment there that could have been okay was if she was going to change into better clothing to go help the people outside or to put sneakers on so she could go get food and water.
Exactly. Know how we would have reacted, and the first thing we would have done is probably started crying.
Yeah, then we all would have done 4 separate things to make it better.
We all would have teamed up and go, okay, you're going to do this, you're going to do
one
this,
of you get
I'm
food,
going
one
to
of
do
you
this.
get water, one go buy canopies and set up shelters.
What I
we
would
have
have
made it
done
better.
is cause
Change.
a riot outside with Bella Thorne and give out 2 water bottles or something like that.
I wouldn't have even,
I would not have, alright, I'm going to be
so
honest, I would not have left the premises, but I would have asked for water bottles to be brought to me.
I would have demanded. I literally would have,
I would have paid for water and food.
I feel like a better video for this situation would have been the raw, unedited footage of this that Hunter shot. Captioned, whatever. Some things cut out, but I think that would have been better.
And then at the end, Tana's formal apology.
At this point, it's better for her to show the footage and just be like, guys, I'm really sorry. I messed up.
If she has nothing to hide, she would have just been able to do that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weirded out that she just, edited the footage and only put in the parts that made her look good. You should have, good or bad,
left it
like
in.
you said it was going to be, left it all out.
Because
and just
I would
let us know.
Respected Tana Mongeau 1000% more as a person if she even showed me that glimpse of her being bad. The little comment she made about I went to go get changed, that made her bad. But if she left in that whole footage, I'm sure I would have found 10,000 more things to be like, no, she tried to do right. But she didn't. She instead chose to just sit there and talk to the camera in her pity voice and make it I know I put my face on it, but Michael. That's not what this was about. This was meant to be an apology video, a source of closure for those people that were hurt, people who needed the paramedics. And I understand Michael didn't get them called, but still, if you see people outside burning, call 911.
Hi guys, so we're watching the TANACON video, and
I didn't mean to say this.
Anna said, call 911.
If you see people burning.
To
To be fair, I was very dramatic, and I
we
wasn't.
were very angry. Ow, it hurts.
Call 911.
And Marissa sat here while we were watching, and she goes, they're on fire.
And then she puts her hands up and goes, we needed to share that with you.
Literally, you had a riot scene forming. You had every right to call 911 and say, I started a convention, it's kind of going bad, we need real police here because I don't think these security guards are police. It would have worked, the police would have been there in a heartbeat.
You know what she should have done? She should have walked out and said, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you guys being here.
Yep.
Leave, I want you safe. And all the fans would have been like, you're right. Thanks, Tana. You're right, Tana.
Yeah. Obviously some of them would have stayed because, you always have those stands.
Tana, yeah.
But, there would be people that would have
people-
left. If she came out and said, for your safety, please leave. It would have been better. And didn't try to come out with Bella Thorne and be like, yeah, TANACON. That's where you messed up. And can we talk about the party?
That's where I wanted to go next. That's what I wanted to talk about next.
I can't even. That part makes me so
She tries
angry.
to tell us that, Michael said, she went out and partied.
But then she was like, but he
it's
was
my
out
network.
here too.
Yeah. And
It
she was
was
like,
my
it was my
network's
networks, and
party.
I was out there trying to bust my blank, trying to make sure everything was okay.
No,
she
you
was
weren't.
not doing that at a
We
party.
saw all
There
the
was
Snapchats
videos
and
of
everything.
her
Partying
dancing,
and drinking.
drinking.
What? I'm
That's
sorry.
very unprofessional.
What business meeting takes place when you're
At a party.
dropping it low
Sorry,
in a
but
club?
your network doesn't want to talk about those kind of things at a party.
You're not dropping it low in a club, being like, yes, what do you think about TANACON today? That was gonna happen. It would be in a conference room, probably in the hotel, and
Yeah.
it would have been people on video screens trying to talk. It would have been a lot better. It just wasn't you really felt like, and for not teasing it for so long, but for talking about it Monday, like, guys, like, I'm gonna make this video. Oh no, I lost the footage. Wait, I'm gonna make this video. It was just subpar.
It wasn't a good video. Like,
It wasn't
the way
appropriate.
it was done was not good.
And I don't want to say victim, but like if I was like a victim of TANACON and I saw that video, Tana, I don't think I'd be a fan. I think I'd be so miserable and angry with you for the fact that like someone who just burnt their body with 3rd-degree sunburns, like you said, is now getting a blame game. No, I would not accept that. And I know you're saying you're going to try to do free meet and greets and stuff. Yeah, stop saying it and more doing. I'm not going to believe empty promises.
Now. If I'm gonna be honest, and in the nicest way possible, I'm gonna say this, is your words saying these on videos, like you have been, obviously is not the best way for you to go about doing it. You need to stop saying things just like the goodie bag. You need to stop talking about doing TANACON like
Yes.
2 months in advance.
Plan first, talk later.
Yeah.
Plan first,
Can
tweet
you-
later.
When you have planned meet and greets and you know
Tweet
that
about
they're
it.
gonna go successful, talk about them then.
Please
Because
make videos
fans,
about them.
Fans like a surprise more than you telling and then doing.
Like, and then having it fail, especially when you have a track record for it.
Yes.
People aren't going to buy it.
And this is for like a tip or advice for literally anyone. Don't really talk about something until it's like going to happen.
the works. Yeah.
And like, she's
'Cause
had.
it's a little embarrassing too.
Yeah,
like if
when it
things
falls
fall
through.
and you're sitting there like,
Oh,
oh,
sorry, guys.
it's not gonna happen anymore.
Again, and she's had tours that have gone successfully, and people have enjoyed those tours. I almost went to one of those
Yeah,
tours. We almost went.
we almost went.
Like, she's had successful tours, so clearly she knew she has enough of a fan base that's gonna support her. But it's like, now that you made the mistake of TANACON, you have to know that people aren't gonna believe you. So now, like what you
It's
did with
the
your
boy
tour.
who cried wolf.
Yeah, you set up your tour and then announced it. You need to follow that model because clearly that works for you. I'm only gonna do 2 free meet and greets, and then when you plan 5, people are gonna be like, Tana, we
my
love
God.
Yeah.
Like, you're amazing.
literally.
It's like right now, T-Spilling cannot promise to give away like a brand new car.
If you pay for shipping, I'll make you a T-spilling bracelet. Like, comment below if you want a T-spilling bracelet. DM us on Instagram if you want a T-spilling bracelet. Legitimately, we'll
Yeah,
make one.
we will make one for you.
I'll be like our first merch.
We'll kiss it. No, I'm just kidding.
If you want us to kiss it, if you want to send in 50 cents in,
put in the special request like at a pizza
please
place.
kiss it.
You cannot make unrealistic
Yes.
hopes.
Like, if we came out here and we're like, yo, we're giving away a house and we're moving to LA now. Like, we'd be homeless. Like, you just can't, like, you gotta realize some things. Like,
Okay.
we couldn't do it.
After this, alright, now I have one more thing I need to say about that video. That whole time she was like, I was just a 19-year-old girl.
Acting like she wasn't 19 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. You literally turned 20 at TANACON. I
You
was a
just
dumb
turned. She just
19-year-old
turned
girl.
17, like June
That's
19th.
just, guys, that's just
back
her,
when I
like-
was 16. Whoa.
I was like really crazy back when I was like 16.
That's literally Tana saying, I was just a dumb 19-year-old girl. And I'm like,
4
you
weeks
still
ago.
haven't learned, obviously, from this video.
like translating it. I was just dumb 4 weeks ago. And what happened in 4 weeks? You became Albert Einstein? Like,
I
I'm
don't-
sorry.
There's no, alright,
The Jesus
that's-
of planning.
we need, like, growth.
Honesty. We need growth and honesty. And
Mm.
growth only happens over time and with honest effort.
You didn't say the words I'm sorry.
No,
No.
I don't think so. I don't know. We might be wrong.
No, she
we'll
probably said, I'm sorry to the fans I had to sit out there and stuff like that. But, like, she, like, said that, like, I'm sorry you had to stand out there. Not,
I'm sorry that I caused this.
Yeah.
Or maybe you did.
Maybe she did,
I don't
but
know.
I don't think she meant it. I don't.
Again, I don't think she thought about the consequences. She just thought about, I need to
The
say,
only-
F you VidCon.
What I
need to
know,
get this
what
off.
I know is that if something were like this to happen again, and VidCon did that to her again, she'd do it again, though.
Yeah, at the end of the
That's what
learning.
I'm saying.
Honestly though, like, but also like Tana, like, I know you're not gonna see this, and it's weird for us to be like talking like to you, but think about it. You almost gave VidCon a chance to take your fan base, almost. If I was
Yeah.
VidCon being like manipulative and like trying to play that whole marketing, like I need money, that scheme, VidCon could have very easily turned around to your fans standing outside and said, hey, we'll let you in free with a VIP pass to VidCon for today. We'll shuttle you over.
We feel so
VidCon
bad
has
about
money.
what happened at
VidCon
TANACON.
has money.
Yeah.
They could do it. If you prove to them that you paid for that pass, VidCon would do it. Like, you almost gave VidCon the chance to do what you were hoping they wouldn't do. And, like, you didn't think about that. And, like, VidCon didn't do that, which was great, but people were on Twitter saying, I'm so glad I chose VidCon over TanaCon, like, and didn't believe her over the hype. Like, there were things you needed to address, and things that could have gone worse.
Yeah.
Literally, someone could have died, and I know you recognize that, and I'll give you that much. Someone could have died, and you didn't think about it in the moment. If we had a convention with Jenna and as T-Spilling, and someone came up to us and said, these security guards are fake, and they haven't even been checking bags, the first thing I would do is call 911. I would call the police and say, we need help because we don't know what's happening here. You opened the possibility for like a potential like bad situation, crisis situation. Like
Weren't bags not checked?
bags, no, people said they were walking with like duffel bags and stuff. What could have been in those duffel bags, Tana?
Tana, we're not putting the blame totally on you because obviously that it was a group effort to make that event happen.
Yes. What we are putting the blame on you for is that terrible apology video.
Yeah.
Or not even, that terrible just video plural.
But I
Not
also
owning up to your own mistakes.
yeah,
At all.
but I also want to talk about Michael. Michael is in the wrong. You
He's
are not
shady.
alone. Tana, Michael is very shady. I don't like good times. I'm gonna
Either.
say that. I don't know why Tana's afraid to say that she doesn't like good times. You
I don't like good times.
Don't even bring up Michael. I don't want to hear in Tana's next video. Like she's gonna put on another one.
She's not going to talk about
No.
this again. This is the end
She's-
for her.
Yeah.
Unless she gets called out enough on this, which she
Tana,
needs to.
I'm calling you out directly.
T-Spilling. is calling you out.
T-Spill is calling Tana out directly.
We're spilling some tea.
I want, if you're going to apologize, I don't want you mentioning Michael. That's it.
Challenge. You want real fans that are going to tell you, this was bad.
Yeah.
This was ugly. You
Just
can't
like you
do that.
said James Charles and Shane did. Like you're like, I love them and respect them more
So
for that.
here we are.
Here we are telling you
True
that
fans and a new viewer, sometimes,
Yeah.
calling you out.
we want you to say Michael and I did instead of I did this, but Michael did this. I want you to hand in hand put yourself with Michael, not all the way. I know he has a whole other thing that he's doing, but I want you to know, like, yeah, you keep on saying, I put my face on this, and we mentioned that before.
Own up to it then.
Own up to it. Even take credibility for Michael's wrongs.
Because you did employ him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you were technically his boss, so to speak. And with that, that's our final views on TanaCon.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we love you to our fans.
Yes.